This is real. This is not pretend.
Hi, I'm Dan Hendry. We're here at First Ave Public School learning a bit about the Slow Cookers for Kids initiative.
Whenever I stop you and I ask you a question, okay, what I'd like to hear is, yes, chef. Can you say that for me, please?
Yes, chef.
That sounds fantastic.
And so we look good and we feel good.
Okay, somebody doesn't like squash. When you're the chef, you're in charge of the kitchen. So not only are you in charge of the kitchen, but you're in charge of the service as well. So it's very important when customers order dishes that one person be in control or in charge, and that's always the chef. Yes, chef!
Yes, chef.
That's it. Oh, sounds good.
The chef is incredibly knowledgeable. I have learned a lot since I've been here, and the students have been pretty much hanging on his every word.
Yes, chef. Okay. How many of you use a slow cooker at home? Or your moms or dads do? Yeah? Slow Cookers for Kids is a project that we've done with Enactus and some of the culinary students. The whole aim of it is to go into areas of a community like such as Kingston, and what we've tried to do is bring a slow cooker, which is a great tool for children to be able to use or young people to be able to use, to teach them how to cook.
Alrighty. Oh, no, that's perfect. So just add the rest of the cheese, make sure it's nice and cheesy. We all love cheese, right?
One of the things that a student said last week that really I thought was very meaningful was he said, I want one of those jackets. I want to wear that. When you see people who are wearing their uniform of their trade, it looks pretty good and it looks like something you want to do. And it was really nice to see one of the guys say that last week.
When you first walked in here and saw like a real chef and like real sous chefs and people like all in white with hats, like tell me a bit about just your experience of walking in to learn from the best, you know?
Well, it was a little bit intimidating at first, but then we sort of learned to like them, and it wasn't too bad after a while.
Okay.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. That's so nice to hear. It's called my sing song.
We sort of got more, I don't know, interactive, I suppose.
Just give it a yank. Okay.
Yeah, I felt a little intimidated when I walked in.
Yeah.
And once we started get to know them, started working with them, then stuff started to fall into place.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef? Yeah? Now, is there something in there that you don't like?
Enactus is a student-run international organization. There are 60 chapters across Canada with colleges and universities. And what we do is we are very big in community involvement, and we have individual projects that help out our community in a bunch of different ways. We do financial literacy, green sustainability, and entrepreneurship projects. Slow Cookers for Kids is a way to expose the younger demographic of the Kingston community to how to eat on a budget and how to eat very well and how to eat easily.
And you guys are going to eat some lasagna a little bit later on, and you're going to prepare some lasagna that you're going to try.
Chef Elia and his team have come in, and we've been teaching the kids at all of the schools to cook slow cooker recipes using the skills that we've taught them in the past, like the safe knife work and the hygiene and the food prep. But we're also using a different tool than we've used before, that being the slow cooker. And so when the program is over, the kids have not only had a chance to try a variety of meals, they've cooked the meals themselves, and then at the end of the program, they're actually leaving with their own slow cooker to bring home. So besides the skills that we've taught them and have taught them since they were in grade 6, they're also leaving with the tool itself, which is something that we've never been able to do before. And it's been very exciting, and the kids are really excited and their parents are excited, and it's been a great success.
Do you know what these are? Onions. Not quite. Onions? No.
Garlic.
Beets. What color? Response has actually been quite fantastic. I think the biggest thing for me that was the biggest surprise is what they're trying. Raw candy cane beets, raw yellow beets, raw multicolored carrots. It's sort of like part of our show and tell to get them to see different types of foods. They're sweet, aren't they? And then you get like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste right at the very end. they were eating a lot of things that I just did not expect them to eat. I mean, we took a risk doing this program. The first day starts out with a vegetarian lasagna, which is relatively easy to sort of both do and consume. The second one is a black bean soup. So this is starting to get into an area where young people may not be familiar with beans and things of that nature, trying to get them to eat that. And the most risky disc is lentils.
That's nasty.
I know, it's disgusting. We do a vegetable lentil curry. And that was probably the biggest shocker for both me and the students, my students in particular, is how quickly they ate it. Now, admittedly, they didn't like it too much without some chicken in it, but as soon as we put the chicken in it, it disappeared.
What did you learn this morning that you maybe didn't know about maybe a vegetable, or you're both smiling, you look like you might have learned something.
Yeah, we learned about, this is kind of funny, we learned that a watermelon is a squash, and just sort of funny stuff about fruits and vegetables and stuff like that.
Yeah, we learned about jobs that you can get when you're like 14, 15 in cooking. You like how to prepare vegetables and how to make them sweeter, saltier, savorier, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, having the chef and his team of sous chefs here has been really fantastic. It gives a higher level of professionalism as well to the program. When the students walk in and we're wearing our whites and we're looking as professional as we can, when you walk in and you see the guys and the other folks there and they're dressed in their professional uniforms, you realize that this is real. This is not pretend. This is what we would do if we went to college, because that's what these guys do. This is their training to be chefs, and they take it very seriously.
Yes, chef.
And the engagement has been incredibly high. The students are really, really focused on their learning.
Used to. Okay? Now, when you see the recipe is going to call for whole wheat pasta. One of the things as a community college, it's important that we draw from our community, but it's also important that we support our community. And this is one of the ways that we can do it. And I think the young people that I brought with me today, I think have really enjoyed this experience.
You guys.
Well, definitely really fun, honestly, and we'll probably learn a whole bunch. We'll walk away with a whole bunch of knowledge and a slow cooker and some stuff.
These guys are teaching us a lot of stuff right now, how to create a bunch of meals. I think we're gonna walk away with that knowledge and bring it home to our families.
Yeah. You guys like salad? Can we make a salad tomorrow too? Yeah. Okay. And how many of you like Caesar salad? Okay. So we'll make Caesar salad on Thursday. How's that?
For more information on slow cookers for kids, please visit Enactus' website.
Thanks to the sous chef for doing the dishes, because usually you do the dishes. I'm not doing them.